Good morning. My name is Loralei Hink, and this morning we are at the Jacqueline House cooking one of our guest favorites. They're pastry pinwheels. They're raspberry. So I'm going to kind of show you how to do that this morning. And I know what you're thinking. I can't bake, so I'm just going to stop watching. Well, I can't bake either, so if I can do it, you can do it too. What I did first was I put an 8-ounce package of cream cheese into a bowl. Just leave it out for a little while, let it get soft. And then you need to beat it for a little while just to mix it up. So I'm just going to do that real fast. So after you have your cream cheese all mixed, you're going to add in a 1/3 cup of sugar, one teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. You can use real lemons or just lemon juice. But I just have lemon juice, so that's what we're going to use. The recipe also calls for lemon zest, but I'm not a huge fan of lemon zest, so I'm going to leave it out. Alright, so after you do that, you're just going to use the mixer again and get everything all mixed up. A lot better than normal because normally I cover the entire kitchen in cream cheese and sugar. Alright, so after that you can just set this aside because you're not going to use it for a little while. So now you just want to flour your surface a little bit because we're going to be working with some pastry sheets and they stick to everything and it can be a pain sometimes. So just flour the surface. Let me grab. We just puff pastry sheets. They're in the freezer section, so before you use them, let them sit out for a little while and get thawed. They just come in these squares. And basically what you need to do is just lay them out. Kind of press them together because where the seams are, they like to break apart. So now what you're going to do is you're going to cut each of these squares into 4 smaller squares. So the easiest thing to do is just get a pair of kitchen scissors and just cut across. And then cut in half again. They don't have to be perfect because when they bake, they'll still look pretty. Then just do the same thing with this one. Cut it in half. And then cut it in half again. pastries on a parchment-lined paper tray. Make sure you line it with parchment. If you just spray it, it's going to stick. It'll be a mess, I promise. Make sure you leave enough room in between. Sometimes you have to use more than one tray. Like, I'm just going to put 4 on this tray. We'll bake these up later. Alright, so now that we have the puff pastries cut into their smaller 4s, we're just going to poke the puff pastries all over the place. Doesn't matter how you do it, just poke away. This is just so that when you're cooking them, they don't puff up in weird places and that they still look pretty. So now that we're done with that, we're going to take our cream cheese mixture and put a dollop in the middle of each. Just a nice big scoop, or less if you're not a huge cream cheese fan, but who doesn't like cream cheese? I don't know. Alright, so now you've done that, and now you're going to take a knife and start where the cream cheese is and cut out to each corner. You're doing this so that you can eventually fold in one of each corner, and that'll make the pinwheel design. Don't worry if it doesn't exactly end up in the corner. It'll still work, it'll still look nice. Your guests will still be in awe. Okay, so now take one of each corner and fold it up on top of the cream cheese. And you're going to start to see the pinwheel design form. Just kidding. Alright, so now that you have that done, make sure you leave enough room between these because they are going to get significantly bigger. Now that we have that done, we're going to put another dollop of raspberry jam on top. And then, on top of that, we're going to put a fresh raspberry. You can put more raspberries, you can put less raspberries. I'm just going to do one on each. And finally, you're just going to brush each one quickly with an egg so that when they bake up all nice and golden brown. Then you put them in the oven. I'd say check them at around 12 minutes. The oven is set to 400 degrees. Check them at 12 minutes. If they need a little longer, go to about 15, but they shouldn't need any longer than that. And then we'll see what they look like in a little bit.